Hey folks, Stewart here, serving up another stunning destination in the Scottish Highlands. It would be impossible for me to overstate how much fun I'm having with this Dji Avata. It's really reawakened my interest in drones, I have to say. And in large part to this motion controller, I do fully intend to learn how to fly manual mode, get those big dives in and all that kind of stuff. But for now, the motion controller is opening up so many possibilities. And we're going to talk about diving this thing with the motion controller. Oh yeah! The mechanics of doing a dive in manual mode are quite different from doing it with the motion controller. In terms of manual mode, you're flying along, you cut the power, and essentially the drone is then able to fall under its own inertia and with the help of gravity and dive. You then pick up the power and pull out of that dive. That's how you get those nose pointed down maneuvers with FPV flight. Very, very cool and unique to FPV. With the motion controller, things are a bit different, however. We're flying forwards, so the drone is already tilted like this, but the gimbal is pointed forwards. When we push that motion controller forwards in our hand to tilt it down, the gimbal points down and the drone starts to descend, but it's a controlled descent, just like any drone descending out the sky. So it's not really a dive as such, it's a combination of a controlled descent and a gimbal maneuver, but it can look very, very good, especially if we combine it with head tracking. Oh my goodness! I'm literally skydiving! Join me now for a flight I did yesterday demonstrating some of those moves with the motion controller. And then come back here because I'm going to fly this sunset. I'm more than a little bit excited to be able to fly in a location like this. So let's tear it up with the motion controller, the Dji Avata. Oh my goodness, this rock is moving! Oh my word! How did that even get there? Jeez, oh. Right, okay. Anyway, back to the task in hand. Double press the lock button, arm the motors, press and hold. Up we go. Okay, yes, look at that little beauty. I'm going to take it a wee bit away from me. Okay, I guess this drone is quite affected by the wind. I had to abandon a flight previously because it was too windy for it. Something to note. Now I'm only flying in normal mode here, but you could still have a lot of fun. This is going at 7 meters per second, 7-8 meters per second, give or take. If you're flying close proximity stuff, you still get a real great sense of motion here. It's very enjoyable. Anyway, you didn't come here to watch me fly around in normal mode. Let's pop this thing into sports mode. Yes, and let's see what things look like going at 30 miles an hour. Go, go, go. Whoa! Yes! The wind is down. Happy about that. Drone shadow there, that's not good for the old cinematography. Anyway, what I love about this motion controller is the ability to pass through the center point. I explained this in a different video, but you don't have that kind of clicking notion when you're changing direction, be it from up to down or left to right, as you pass through the center point of the sticks on a traditional controller. There's no center point on the motion controller. Oh, there I am. Yes. Let's go up as much as we can. And let's see if we can do a kind of, it's not going to be a split S, but some kind of rock down before we go too high. Back towards the home point. All the way down. Can we dive this thing in sports mode? Sort of. Kind of bring it in Top Gun style. Looks like a dive to me. I mean, it's not technically a dive as you would have in manual mode, where the thing is basically using its own inertia to drop out the sky. This is flying downwards. It's very different, but it still looks very, very cool. Let's go through this little gap again that we've already done. Oh, that was exciting. Oh, that was good fun. That was great fun. You can tell I'm not a seasoned FPV pro because that excited me, and I'm not ashamed. Trust me, that's not something I could have done with the normal controller. In fact, I crashed it with the normal controller, didn't I? Doing something much less complicated than that. Let's arc round to the left and see if we can do another kind of dive. You can't get those big kind of precipitous dives out the sky, but you can get certainly exciting downward motion. Towards myself again, watching out for the ground. Where am I? There I am. Oh yes! Oh, up and round, up and up and up. Oh! Is this good content, folks? Because I'm just enjoying myself. Oh, so much fun.
Boom, boom, there's a knock at the door, but don't freeze in your tracks.
Right, I'm going to pop the head tracking on and see if we can enhance those dives. See if we can get a little bit more precipitous motion in those drives. Let's see. Okay, my head is over to one side. Right, pause that for a second. Swipe down. Head tracking on. Come out of it, and as soon as I unbrake, it's going to go, whoa! Okay, there we go. So head tracking is that cross there in the middle, and the circle is what I'm doing with the motion controller. So let's just fire it straight up if we can. I think we might be getting a slightly more extreme upward motion there. And then we get to about 100 meters and we're going to go all the way down. Oh! Oh my goodness! I'm literally skydiving. Oh, but we're not forgetting about our cinematography. We want to try and reveal our subject at the end of this. Our subject being me. And there I am, using the head tracking to swing round a bit more. Oh! Oh my goodness! Oh, it's not going to be long before I get dizzy doing that. Whew, so much awesomeness. So good. Oh. It's happening. Image in this goggles is crystal clear. It's so nice to fly with. Oh, wow. Yes, yes, yes. Look at this location now. Wow. Now we don't need to go crazy. Oh, I saw that coming. I saw that coming. This drone does not like rocks in the way of you and itself. The slower you go, the closer you can get to things. I discovered flying the FPV again, the DJI FPV again, at 60 miles an hour. You're absolutely terrified to get close to things. You're going to destroy it if you hit something. As a consequence, you're going fast, but you're not necessarily getting close to things. So it doesn't make it that exciting. Anyway, let's bring it in and do a little overtake of me. And curve round and dive off this a little bit. Ooh, look at this. I've turned around to face the sun so I look a little more statuesque for some of these shots. And we're going to go into sports mode now. Let's turn around gently, reveal that sun. Let's go all the way down here and overtake me. Let's get fairly close to the ground to enhance the sense of excitement. This is a dive essentially, a very gentle one, but a dive nonetheless. Wow, that is exciting. I think we can get a little bit closer though to the ground next time round. Climb up and over. Gently in and out of these maneuvers though. We want them to be things that people actually want to watch. This isn't an academic exercise in flying an FPV drone. Wow, the second there's an obstruction of a rock or anything, transmission signal goes out the window. I'm going to turn this around and set up a move. I'm going to put head tracking on this time. Swipe down, head tracking on. Okay. Image transmission signal lost. Wow, this is a little bit tricky now. Because I'm obstructed ever so slightly, the signal just goes out the window. See, can I curve round through this gap here? Yes, I'm getting away with that. Up, 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 ooh, and down, and up and round, and down. Oh, okay. Thing is, I don't want to go down there because I think I'll lose my signal very quickly, and also don't want to hit the drone off anything for obvious reasons. This is a nice angle to come at things from. Oh, look at the mountain with the clouds. Whoa. I feel like I'm over these cliffs. It's actually a little bit scary. I'm keeping the drone high in the sky just now because I don't want to lose the signal, and also I'm just enjoying myself. You don't have to be on the edge of your seat with every single maneuver, although this does look incredible. If I had more confidence in the range, I would definitely play around with these rocks a bit more, but I don't, so I'm not going to. I'm going to do something I haven't done yet, which is put horizon leveling on for this one, because I want to fly this one a bit more like an actual Mavic style shot. You can see the drone's really struggling with the wind there. But I want to fly this in and reveal myself. And let's see if we can do a nice, smooth rotation round and reveal those mountains to the side of me. There they are. Wow.
I did get another flight in with the Avata, but the light had completely changed, and you can see what a tremendous difference it makes when there's no illumination on the ground, and myself for that matter. The motion that we get with an FPV drone is just one of the component parts of creating nice cinematic footage. Learn about our 5-step framework for great aero cinematography in the free ebook, link in the description below. And if you do really want to get into it, don't forget about our 9-hour drone cinematography masterclass, fully updated for 2022. It's some piece of work, and we will teach you everything you need to know. Anyway, it's been a pleasure talking you through this flight. We'll see you in the next one.